Welcome back, folks. Spigs TV. Yes, Spigs as usual. And welcome back to another timber barn on Cliffside. In cycle 16, day 7. I think we're doing pretty well on this place so far. We've just got, late on last episode, I had to move the centrifuge one over. Apparently, it needs to be right in the center and not just on one of the sides. I didn't know that, so it is what it is, and we are now getting extract. Not too sure how fast it does it, but we'll work that out eventually, and it seems to be going swimmingly. I want certain things built now, so I need let's get explosives going on a second. Oh no, I'll disable that one. Let's get the second metal blocks, although we have got quite a few metal blocks, but you can never have enough, as the saying goes. That's for metal blocks. And that gets built. That'll get sorted. I've got enough treated planks. So as we got here, this is going to be getting built. We've got the dirt, and we'll probably start using it to fill things in. We've also got that going, but we've got a ton of metal here anyway, so don't really need to worry about that. I've got 20 vacancies. But I've got to be careful. I've got to increase the food, which I have done here. We are now obviously, getting rid of these if they decided to pick them up. Water's been moved over there from last time, and the water's been moved over here. So I tried to space out the water. Although saying that though, there's no water in here, which is where we want to. Get them going, if you like. So as they're going to come back in a minute, we'll now get on with everything else. Now, I also, just let me remind myself on with this. We are almost down to the I need that one putting in. It'd be best to finish this off in a drought, really, but it depends on, because the water will start to not go into there. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. I'll turn these on, like I said. I'll turn these on. In fact, I'll probably have to turn them all on. I might as well have them all. Just do them all now and be done with it. Get them all going. Let's do to speed 2. We've got full on explosives, so I better get another explosive. There's me explosives gone. Yeah, in fact, sorry. That's why they're not doing anything. It's not that they don't want to do anything. It's this that they're completely full and can't do anything. Let's turn that on so they'll start pumping that, because why not have more than we need? I'm not too sure whether I need more for the extract or not ever, but these are not working. Because I think these are. So we'll turn these off. And we'll, we need some space. Oh, do we need space? No. We've got, we're almost full of gears there. how many space have I got for logs? That's the thing. Well, I've got enough space there. Let's have... We know what's going to happen here if I start messing with this. It's going to start. Right. I sometimes wish there was an easier way to get them to... There never seems to be an easy way. As long as they're off there, it doesn't really matter. Right, so storage will have... Oh, that's a bit of a downer. I can only... I could have that one there, but I can't have that one unless I move it over. To allow them to... I'd have to get them to walk this way, but that's not a problem. Delete that. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Whoops. Whoops. Then we'll have another... Don't know what we're going to have for that yet, but... So we've got two. We're going to have two. I don't like that at all. I don't know why I don't like it. It's just that the two are the same and I really want them on top. So let's just build... I think I'll redesign that in a while, just to get this going. Actually, they're going to come from there, aren't they? Let's completely let's figure this out a bit better than what I've actually got, really. 1, 2. I've got 6. But that's the wrong one. Do you know the amount of times that I do in that one? I've done that. I did that before. Got the wrong one. It's a plank. It should be a stockpile, not a... And then... supply that. Supply that. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to turn this off, and this. In fact, what I'm going to do is turn it all off, because I think what I might do is redesign this part here, because I don't. It was just to do. Although I did have them down there last time, and. Right, get on with it. Okay. So they'll build that lot. And I'll move this lot. I might, that's what I said, I might actually move this lot here. I did have... There is enough room to have all these three in here. And then that will... Because these are only really for the explosives anyway. So, I mean, I could move them back there. They would be better to be out of the way. I didn't want the centrifuge. I didn't want the centrifuge stuff to be further away from this. Which what I might do is build this one. I should have organised it better, to be honest. Build storage. This. I could push it back there. Doesn't really matter, does it? And that's for extract. We'll build that because I don't. If I put these three up here, maybe, because these are only for explosives. Maybe I should have thought this out slightly better and put these further down here, and then I would have had them directly over. But let's not worry about that. That's just the way it goes. Well, it's not just the way it goes. I could have thought about it slightly better in the first place. It would have been slightly better, but never to worry. Right then. You are now on, but you are needing more power, so... How much power have we got? Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. 3,000 in power. And I'm only using 900. That's a massive amount. But I'm going to move the... I'm going to move these over as well. These are the only things that are not running anymore. So, but I'm going to need the bakery. I want the bakeries over here as well. I did think about having a walkway from there to there, which I might just put in. Whether we use it or not is a, is a questionable thing. I mean, this is a pretty nice place to have the... I'll build 2 new ones before I take them down, obviously. Grist mill. The only disadvantage is it's not where near any of the wheat is. So I might have to build a couple of... I might have the things in here. There's not a lot of... Obviously, there's not a lot of space to get it in, but we'll work it out. It'll be worked out. Grist mill. See, I lose that end there, but I can't put it all in there anyway. So, but I was thinking I can't power. They won't power from that unless I put another. From there. Ah, the trouble is I'm blocking the... I'm blocking the path out. I can do that though, can't I? I'll get there in the end. Now, is that... I'm just going to go up here to see where I've got... No, I don't think it means anything. I was just worried about... Because that, I mean, centrifuge would not power unless it was right in the centre. I'll put a ladder there and have the walkway there, which means I don't need this. It's good fertile land, that's the only trouble, but you know, you can't win them all, I suppose. Right then, how are we doing with we've now got, like I said, we've got all this turned off. They should have gone down there now to start using this. There's no room for explosives. That's the trouble. The resin can stay there. That's fine. Where's all the builders gone? Ah, now that's getting water now. That's good. We need to be pumping a lot more water. Obviously, I'm also going to be doing this as well. This is what I did last time with the large water. So they can go in there now. What's that set to? We'll set that to 90. Which will increase this right the way up. Everything seems to be started to... Oh, I haven't got a lumberjack in here, have I? That's a bit of an issue. How much will he cut? He will cut all that. Get him to cut the trees down, which will give it... I'm running out of trees, actually. I had 1,000 and now I haven't really got a lot. Don't know how much that will work. That's not doing anything, but it's not going to be doing anything. What are these? These are grilled potatoes, bread. Grilled potatoes. That can empty. That can empty. I'll get some more room in here and then I'll redesign this, I think that it should be able to get all that. So I might as well empty all this out. Get it all in here. That's bread, that's bread. I think that's bread. They're flipping lots of bread. That's empty. I'll do another store. I'll just do another couple of storages, really. These won't work because they don't have a plank, and then they don't have walkways, which they do now. We'll get some more walkways in here. I'll enable all this. I'll also enable all that. It's just a nicer way of getting all the storage. That's now gone. Which gives me some more, and eventually when I take this out, I think I should be able to take this path out as well. Empty. Oh no, I can't empty that because I don't have anywhere to put it, I don't think. Until this is built. Until that's built, I don't. Well, I do have wheat there, but I'd like to keep that for the wheat anyway. Yeah, it's worrying that I've only got a couple of hundred logs left. Well, when that gets built, I've got a lot to get built. That can be enabled again. Yeah, so we're getting sunflowers. Sunflower will do. It's not great, but it's going to solve the situation of... I'd like to get these going eventually, but I'm not, like, over... I'm almost full on wheat flour. Yeah, so I've got wheat flour there, and I've got wheat flour there. I've got berries. I've got wheat at the bottom, which is about full. This is an uber storage place, I must admit. Like I said, I like the idea. I'm going to have to work out how to. The only way I can think of is sending them from here. No, it's got to be a 2, hasn't it? But I don't know. Don't think I can actually. Well, there would be another way of doing it, but whether that's a crazy idea, I don't know. It's not the first time I've had them crazy ideas. Obviously, we're pumping a lot more. Bad what's going down. Or is it taking it from there, probably? What the hell is it building? What the hell is it building? Oh, it's building this crazy thing. I wonder why it was taking so long. Yeah, because it's needing the treated planks now, isn't it? So it's actually using the treated planks. So if that's the case, I'm going to turn these off. No point building. I was wondering what the hell it was building. Because that's a nightmare to build. It's a uber festive. They've been able to get to it. I didn't think they would be able to do that. I want just 5 planks left, and that's it. Yeah, they can reach it from there. I'm really surprised. I will want a couple of other ones going as well, so possibly it needs to be quite large. I reckon it needs to be something like this large here, the water. And then what I've got to do is I'll have to fill this in, blast down all of that. Unfortunately, you can't do channels in this. You can't do tunnels in this version. I'm using version 6. 7 is coming out soon. So that way, now we'll start to get all the rest of it built now. There we go, you see. Now they're building that. That's metal, so that'll help this. How are we doing with power? Well, are we still only using 1200? This is all going swimmingly. I'll have one. Empty that. I'll also get rid of all of that. They can take that back because that's only logs anyway, so as long as they just build that for me. Right, now they're building that. I'll get that to supply and I'll get that to empty. I'm going to move these. I'm going to move the. Well, I can move this one straight away because it's just empty. Right, so I don't need that anymore. I'll get rid of this one. I was something an hour in like that, but because they had these steps here, I wasn't going to do it. But well, we want that one enabled, and we want that one for bad water. And they can pick some of this up and actually use it. That's the centrifuge, so I won't actually bother with that. I don't know what I'm going to build the third one for, but I'm going to turn it off. Just build that one. So they can't do any more explosives because they don't have a place to actually build any more to store any more explosives. There's no reason why I couldn't have that for explosives for now. As just as a, you know, I know that one's there, but I'm going to get rid of that and move them all there. This got the trick. I'll leave these. I don't think they're going to be any problem. I don't want to have these. I don't want to have these too far away. Yeah, we've got enough for metal. I think I lost a lot of that by. I can do none there. No, I'll just leave that like that. I don't want it to be stored. It doesn't matter. Right, that's going to be coming. Gears should be coming from here anyway, so that's okay. Wood situation is not stabilized yet. Now, here's the question. Did I or did I not? I did for that, but I forgot to actually mark all this for cutting, didn't I? Slightly embarrassing. I might as well uncut all this. Right then. So now he's going to cut that. They will take a long time. It's like these. They're only 30%, but this log situation will assume it's going to improve. That might as well be turned off. Gives me some more vacancies. Whoa. I've got no one unemployed. Now, obviously, if there's too many, then we'll go up there into the observatory. I'll now empty this. Because they've gone it. That's been built then now. That's been built. I'll build that one now. This is extract. This can be emptied. This can be emptied to go into here. So I might as well just keep the extract there. I know that was a bit of a... Oh, we're getting a drought production, and I just decided to do that now. Well, that wasn't the best idea for me, I must admit. I will convert that to yes. I can't think what I'm going to convert it to. Water situation will be a bit less than what it was, I think. Oh, no, well, it's not too bad. I mean, I could eventually redesign this pit here to how are we doing? Right. So that one's been built. That one needs to be backwater. That one can be emptied. By haulers. I mean, obviously, if I had... you could argue the point that it should really be a large one. The large storage here. Which may actually be a good idea, really. Now I'm... now I'm thinking about it, and I was like, well, why didn't I think of that before? Well done, Piggy. Will they be able to get to that? I think so. Then I'll not have to worry about it then, because that's a massive amount of... Which means I'll accept that, and I'll empty that. That can go... I might have 3, actually. I'll empty that. Send that over there. Right. How are we doing with these? We haven't got them built yet. So they haven't been built yet. How are these? These can go down on... Okay, I'll leave that one in. Uh, to have that's going to need some sort of storage to be able to function, really, isn't it? I think that'll be okay there. I can't really get one there. But yeah, if I have that for wheat flour, when I can find a flipping thing. And I have that for wheat. Because that'll help with these, because they're only close. And that'll help with these, because they're close. Because that should be able to do these three easy. How many have I got running? I think I've got all of them on the same, haven't I? Yeah, bread. So I've all got... And I've got, like, tons of bread. In fact, I've got so much bread. It's unreal. How are we doing with these? These haven't been built yet, so I can't get rid of that. How far we've... We only need logs. Let's get me logs then. Go on. Might as well. And I'll ditch 2 of these. We've only got 9. Still only on 9 and well-being though. That's a bit of a whiz. Routes here, right. I've got that built. Mm-hmm. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want it to run out of water. I should have increased that because that's not got a lot of water in, but it should be fine. It's 5 days anyway. This can carry on pumping because it's not going to be a problem. Drought means I can't run these. Now, does that mean all this is turned off? Yes, it does. So if that's the case, we'll now... get them to go to some observatory. That can go. Doobie Dynamite, thank you very much. We'd have got nearly 100 then. Right, so I think we've got this. I think I've got the sluices going now. Close below 1. No, that should be fine. Close below contamination 1%. Right, are these... These are running. I'll close that because I don't need to pump this because I've got over 1,000. That's now running. That's going to be now running. Although it's can't be having anything in there. So the workplace can go off, but that can be built. That can be built. That can be built. I'm checking on my. Oh no, I want that to. Well, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Everything's getting moved. This is going to open up. I mean, obviously, it's not going to do anything with this. But all this is now going to get turned back to basically. I'm doing that because I want that all picked up because of all these gears and all sorts. It's going to be in here. That can be emptied. That can be emptied. That can be emptied. That's gone. It's good fertile land here, so that's why I'm doing that. That can be off. That can be off. How am I doing with any of this? I'm still not got any of this built yet. I need this to be built so I can get some homes on there. And then that's going to be torn down. That's the thing with this. It's oh, there we go. It's definitely a process of like a process of elimination and things like that to get everything done. But then that's what the game's about, isn't it? It's, you make mistakes, you learn from it. No, didn't want to go there. No, still didn't want to go there. And actually, I think this large one needs treated planks. Oh no, it doesn't. It needs metal. Well, that's okay. I've got loads of metal. So we'll get that built when it's ready. That's for extract. That's a hell of a lot of extract, but still. Might as well have it there and not have to worry. I could have almost said, well, is it worth trying to do something with that? But it's not. But it could be worth something doing with that, though, and then not having to worry ever about that again. And then I suppose all these ones I keep building I don't need. All this can go. These three. This one can go, because obviously that's 300, 300, 300, 300. Can go into a larger one right next to that. I really wanted it close to these, but I don't think that's that far away. It's not going to make much of a difference, is it? I've got 2,000 and they're still building. Right, how are we doing with this? We're not. We are got it on. Oh, they need extract as well. Ah, so they need extract. I didn't know that. Takes extract to go in. Also needs power. Oh, bugger me. That's going to be a hell of a powered push if I do that. I've got no choice though. If I send it up this wall, where's that? Rotate. That's there. That will join into there. That will join into here. That means now I've got that up this wall. The problem being is I'm only going to need to jump them over the... should I do a 2? Something like that. That now is going to have downward there. That's going to have downward there. These can be done with a straight one. That one's now going to have to go up that wall. But the problem being is they can't get up to that wall. Oh, yes, they can. Well, there's 2 ways of doing it. So there. I can also build, just in case they want to go up this way, depending on where. Not exactly nice, but it doesn't matter. That's going to join them too, so they can either come up this way, but I need to get this monstrosity powered. But where does it take power though, and where will it accept power? That's the question. It's saying it's accepting it in there. I'm going to need to have one coming up there. Where's the... Nowhere flipping near that, is it? Yeah. Yeah, I am going to have to do that, aren't I? I'm going to have to send... Sorry about the turning. Power up. Then we need the... No, I need that one. That one will send the power that way. That one will send it that way. We'll send it that way, and then we'll have to have another one of these. Ha! This is mental. Where's the power coming up from this shaft somewhere? There he is. So he's going to come right the way down there. Up this... Oh. I'll do that. I ain't going anywhere near, like, not straight. I'll put that path back in somewhere else. In fact, what I'll do is I'll put the path in here. There, that'll do, won't it? It's not, it's awful, but it does serve the purpose of what I'm trying to achieve here. Is that the right way? Yes. Then I can come round. Then I can come. This is mental. Is that not the craziest thing you've ever seen? But it was designed, I did design that to be able to power something. I've got this going sort of now. That's there. That needs a shaft to go there. That now needs... Nope. You'd think it would say... No, you can't do that. Right then. That has got to be the wackiest power. If that doesn't work, I'll eat here with a horse. Right. You've got to admit, that's just mental. Right. Obviously, none of this is working. I might as well get rid of that one. I'll put bread, and bread. I'll start this off. I'll start this off. I've got 300 wood. Wheat's getting up anyway. Wheat's starting to increase again. Aha! So that's bread. It hasn't got a walkway though, so... Which means I still can't do that because I still can't get that one over to there. How are we doing with water? We've got like 2 days left of water. These are all running. I'm still getting a lot of... I've still not built that yet. But it doesn't matter because I haven't got any form of... Oh, so that was a good idea, Pig. You've just basically put it where you were going to put your barrel. Okay. Okay then. I have got extract. So I should be able to build that. I'll do that one as well. That's taken me down to 700. I also want this eventually as well. I can't get that at the moment. So I'll put that, because that'll blow up 3. What I'm going to do is because I can't get the thing there, which is the reason why I didn't want to put it there. I put this barrel here, which will obviously take them to, and I'll not have a worry to worry about extract, because this is going to need This needs the extract bad water anyway. These obviously need the bad water, and obviously this needs the extract to run. So it's like a catch-22. Oh, I'll put this on fast, and then we get going. Sorry about slowing that down. Trouble is, sometimes you just need to slow it down because you need to concentrate on what you're doing. I've got no water here anymore, so I can't do nothing there. They will last. They will last a while, so that's not fine. That's not a problem. Yeah, I've got a lot of power there, but I've got no. See, I could technically have put 2 other ones into there, or 3 actually. I could have had 1 here, but you know, let's not go too Larry. Or I could smash this out and get 3 down there as well. You know, there's still more. You know, we say you can't have enough power. This are running. Now, obviously, that's the potato stuff, so I might actually leave that there because it's not really doing too much problem. That bread is full. What the hell did that come from then? It means I can get rid of all of this. I should be able to get rid of this here. And have some more oak trees. Oak trees, very important. I've got 1,000 in bread. I've got enough bread. But, you know. Is that full again? It flipping is. It's full again. Right then. Let's see if this is okay. It should be stopped that, yeah. And that should be filling that. That's good. As a happy bunny. Right, let's do that. That should be at 90%. I'll turn on this. But I'm not going to turn on most of them. Once that starts to get filled back up again, I'll turn on these 2 as well. But I'll ditch them when this was built as well. So I'll turn on that now and I'll place them in once it's ready. Right. I think these 2, because it takes 3, that's 6. These are all individuals, which is 6. So I should only need 2. That's my plan and I'm sticking to it. Right. I need to empty all this out. Because I don't want this here now. So they'll all move. I'm not going to use that anymore. I'll use this. What do we want to turn on? Well, we need to turn on all this on. That's fine. That can be blown up. I think I can get another. I think that's 3. I think it's 3. It better be 3. Just check. 1. Yeah. Is that 3? Yeah, that looks right. If I do that and I do a hole, I'll be most annoyed with myself. All this isn't even remotely started yet. I want the extract to be built. So get on and get that built, will you? We're nearly at today's end of, well, this episode of shooting, not today's. These can actually get off for a second. So let's start the metal. Oof. So these are running, or they will be running when they've got enough wheat. These are all running now. These need to be built. I'm going to pick that up. They're only planks and things, but that's fine. That can go. That's another one that could go. This will all go. This will all go. This is going to go. This can be turned on. That's empty now. And this can all go as well. How are we doing? Oh, it's end of episode, isn't it? Sorry. So thank you for watching. It's been an it's been an experience to get all this far. I must admit, it has been a bit of toing and froing, if you like. But you know, we're definitely getting there. And I hope you've been while I'm trying to sort this out. I hope you've enjoyed the playing that, and you know, come back again soon, because it's certainly. I think I can actually do that without it, kind of. Yeah, that would be better. And yeah, so we're slowly but surely, getting everything in, and you know, everything started to finally piece itself together after we've moved everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye for now.